Good evening and welcome to Senora Tommy's Biblioteca. Today I am with my son Benjamin. Hi! With Benjamin. We are in our backyard. It is a little late in the day. Normally I try to post a little earlier, but I was at Sunset this morning handing out laptops to the 5th grade students, and so I just had a chance to get back here and record this video for you. So if you haven't already, what should they do to the page?
Subscribe and slap the bell.
Yeah.
Turn on all notifications so you never miss another video.
Never miss another video. Yep, slap the bell. So today we are having our NonFiction Wednesday because today is Wednesday, I think. So NonFiction Wednesday, we are going to be talking about turtles and tortoises. Why? Because we actually own one. What is the name of our tortoise?
Crush.
Crush. Crush is the name of our tortoise. So we are going to show you Crush here in a little bit. We're going to talk to you a little bit about him. And but before that, we are going to read a short nonfiction book about turtles and tortoises. And we did not have a book here in our house. So what I did was I logged on to our Fresno Unified School District's Sora app. If you have not already checked out the district's Sora app, you need to do that because there are thousands of books available for you on the Sora app. This one is Turtles, and it's just a cute little book that gives us some nonfiction facts about turtles. We cannot do our book parts, really, kind of, not really. Well, we can't do our spine. We can do our, what is it called? Front cover. We can do our front cover and we'll scroll. Here's our title page. And then we have our table of contents, which shows us where all of our books are, or sorry, all of the pages that give us certain subject matter in our book. I know it might be a little hard to see, especially if you're looking on a phone. You might be a little bit better if you have me up on a computer today, but this was the book I had available on turtles. So let's give it a read, and then we'll show you our guy, who should be off screen. He's moving around. He's anxious to meet you. Okay, so it says, turtles are reptiles. Reptiles have scaly skin. Turtles have scales on their heads, legs, and tails. Snakes, lizards, crocodiles, and alligators are reptiles too. And it says turtles have been around for more than 200 million years. Whoa.
That'd be big.
That's a long time. Yeah. All right. So it says turtles and other reptiles are ectothermic animals. Ectothermic animals cannot make heat inside their bodies. Turtles lie in the sun to heat themselves, and they become slow when they are cold. And it says turtles often lie on sunny logs to get warm. Our turtle does the same thing. In the winter months, he hibernates. Where does he hibernate at?
Under the deck.
Under our deck in our backyard. We have a deck. You can't see it because you can see us right now, but we have like a patio, and underneath the patio deck he hibernates. He has dug a very long like little burrow down there, and so he hibernates in the winter months. He comes out every spring, and he always looks a little bigger, so it's interesting to see that. It says turtles can come in many sizes. Some weigh only 3 pounds, and other turtles weigh 1,500 pounds. Leatherback sea turtles are about 8 feet long. The eastern bog turtle is only about 3 inches long. And it says the leatherback sea turtle is the biggest turtle in the world. Turtles are the only reptiles with shells. A turtle's shell may be black, brown, green, or yellow. And some turtles can pull their heads, legs, and tails inside of their shells. And this helps to keep them safe from their enemies. And so here it says, a turtle's shell is part of its body. This talks about freshwater turtles. Our turtle is actually a tortoise. It is not a turtle. So I'm gonna move a little bit forward so that we can actually talk about tortoises, which is the section here in our book here. So it says tortoises are land turtles, and they live in jungles, forests, and deserts. Our tortoise is a California desert tortoise. It's a California desert tortoise, and so it is a tortoise. So it's from the desert.
Desert.
You paying attention still?
Just looking at him.
He's looking at him. All right. So it says that the leopard tortoise lives in Africa, and the pancake tortoise has a flatter shell than other tortoises. It can squeeze itself into small places. Most tortoises dig burrows for shelter. Tortoises can stay there during the hot part of the day, and some tortoises, like our tortoise, hibernate in their burrows during the winter. Gopher tortoises dig some of the largest burrows. They can be 25 feet long. Snakes, mice, or toads may share a gopher tortoise's burrow. So that's kind of interesting. They hang out with snakes. This one talks about sea turtles. It says sea turtles are some of the biggest turtles. They live in the oceans except the Arctic Ocean. They use their flippers for swimming. Smart. So then it says, are all turtles slow? Turtles and tortoises move slowly on land, but freshwater turtles and sea turtles can swim fast. Sea turtles can swim as fast as 18 miles an hour. So I have to tell you, we both think that tortoises move faster than you think that they move, because we were trying to find Crush and he was running away from us and he was super, super fast. So we do not think that tortoises are as slow as the book says. I know that sounds bad because it's Nonfiction Wednesday, but we have real world experience on this, and that's what we think. Okay, so it says, eating. Tortoises mostly eat plants. We have apple. We're gonna show you our tortoise eating apple. Tortoises mostly eat plants. Some sea turtles eat jellyfish, crabs, and other sea animals. And some sea turtles eat sea grasses too. Freshwater turtles eat plants, insects, fish, and snails. Turtles do not have teeth. They bite with their sharp beaks. Some turtles have long claws to tear apart food. This guy here is a box turtle, and it says that he likes to eat plants and animals such as worms. Turtle babies. All turtles lay their eggs on land. A female turtle digs a hole to lay her eggs. Then she covers the eggs with sand, dirt, or leaves. Some turtles lay as many as 200 eggs. And it says turtle eggs can have hard or soft shells. So both. Turtle eggs hatch after a few months, and baby turtles must dig their way out of the nest. Mother turtles do not take care of their babies. Turtle babies must learn to live on their own. So right away, you got to become independent if you are a baby turtle. Turtles can live for a long time, and some turtles can live as long as 150 years. Wow. Okay, so that's the end. In this book, there is a glossary. A glossary is kind of like a mini dictionary at the back of your book. And if there are some words that you are not familiar with, you can check out your glossary and it'll give you kind of some definitions of what those words might mean. So that's the end of our book. There's the back cover of our book. So again, I found this book on the Sora app for Fresno Unified School District. If you have not checked out the Sora app, please do that. Right now, that is your library, okay? So you should be checking out books from there. If you do not have access to the paper books, check that out. They have great stuff on there. So you can have people read to you on there. You can read stuff. It's wonderful. Okay, so we are going to show them Crush. All right, so here is the deal with Crush. Let me give you some background information on Crush. my husband and I moved to Fresno when we were in college. So we moved in 2001, I think. And we lived in an apartment next to Fresno State, and we were not supposed to have any pets. But we decided that we would get, I know, don't tell, shh. Okay, so we decided that we would get a turtle, and we had a friend that like had lots of turtles, like it was kind of their fun thing that they did in their family. And so they gave us a baby turtle. And when we first got Crush probably looked about this big, super, super small. And he was like this, and we had a kind of in an aquarium in our apartment. And so we have had Crush, if that was 2001, so we have had Crush for about 19 years now. So he is ginormous. We are going to do a couple things with him. The first thing we're going to do, because we have not weighed him this spring.
No, we haven't.
No, we usually weigh him every spring, and we just kind of see how big he is. And so we have not weighed him. So we have him in our little container over here. And the camera, here we go. Here is our Crushy. Here he is.
Hey, boy. Don't escape.
I'm going to magically appear on this side of the camera, and we're going to check out Crush. So Crush is ginormous. See, Crush? Look how big he is. So we have that hard shell, right? And here are his paws. Well, I guess they're not paws. Claws. Claws. Giant. And here's his butt. Here, I'll show you the bottom of him. He does not like this much, but I'm going to show it to you. Here is his shell on the bottom. And there is his little mouth and his neck. He feels kind of like a leather belt, kind of. All right, so let's get the scale. We are going to weigh Crush. We have not weighed him this year. Oh, here we go. Okay. Let's see how much this guy is. It says, is that right?
I think he clicked something.
I think I clicked something too. Hold on. We had to move over to a place that was a little more steady. That wasn't working over by our trees. So we had to move to our patio so that we could give Crush away. We needed to have a more level surface to be able to do this. So I'm gonna put him on his back just because he'll stay better. Okay, so this guy weighs 14.8 pounds. So he's like almost 15 pounds. And remember, oh, Parrot, go grab the rock. Remember, he does not like this. Remember, he was the size of that rock when we first got him. So compare those two. Pretty wild, right? So again, I told you, I was not lying. When we were together at school, I have a zoo. This is part of my zoo. So Crush is our tortoise. He weighs almost 15 pounds. And we are going to feed him one of his favorite treats, which is an apple. He loves apples. We are going to feed him some of his favorite treats. Hopefully the camera is zooming in on that a little bit. So this is Crush. He's eating his favorite treat. Remember, this is how small he was 19 years later. That's our big boy. Yeah. So anyhow, kind of a weird video today, but you know what? We are still learning the YouTube game. So check us out tomorrow. This has been NonFiction Wednesday. See you later.